delivery fam, and welcome back to another episode of Breakfast with UDM on the Life of a Gig Worker podcast.
On Motivational Monday today, we're going to start the week off right with a quote, just like every other one. Smart people learn from everything and everyone. Average people from their experiences, and stupid people already have all the answers. And since we can't read names, I'm going to say this is Socrates. What you think about this, Edie?
No, even I know this one. I hope I'm right. Socrates. Socrates. But it's something that it said, man. Smart people learn from everything and everyone, right, bro? My grandfather, before he passed away, right, he said, learn as much as you can about as much as you can. That's not how he said it, but he said it more like, learn as much as you can about everything, right? And I was like, damn, obviously as a 6-year-old, I don't know what the hell this man was talking about. I was just riding in the damn passenger seat going to church with him, and he was like, Brian, as you get older, learn as much as you can about everything. Okay, Grandpa. But as I got older, man, it stuck with me. And I was like, damn, what did he mean by that? And me being who I am, my type of personality is you can't give me a puzzle and not expect me to try to solve this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how many pieces it is, and I'll get frustrated, fall asleep, wake back up tomorrow and try to finish it. You know what I mean? And I love finishing things, right? But at times I tend to give up on things. But eventually I come back to it. It might be a year or two later, but I always come back to it to finish what I started. So I'm saying all of that to say what he said to me really stuck with me as I got older. And it really made me look at everything around me like, man, I'm just intrigued by everything, right? I'm not a scientist, but I love science. When I see them mix them damn chemicals together, that reaction, like, hey, will I be the one to figure out what those are? Nah.
You were the guy that spilled chemicals on your hand as a kid in chemistry class.
No.
You had to use the shower.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. What I did do though, okay? I'll never forget I think I was in 2nd grade, okay? My teacher said, hey, you have to go home and you have to write your own ingredients, okay? Write your own ingredients and you have to prepare the meal and bring it back to us tomorrow, okay? That was your homework, okay? Now, my meal was hamburger essence. That's what I called it. Where you take the essence flavoring, like vanilla essence, banana essence. I didn't know that shit was bitter as hell. I just know when my mom made lemonade and she poured a little bit of that thing in there, I was like, oh, this tastes good, right? That's all I knew. But in my mind, I'm being creative. I was like, I'm about to mix my favorite meal, which was hamburgers, right, with my favorite flavor, banana essence. Okay. Bruh, I don't know what the hell made me do this. And at the time, I knew how to do certain things in the kitchen. So I wasn't unsupervised. But my sister, who was 5 years older than me, she obviously knew how to cook. She knew how to do certain things. And she just kind of like let me do my thing, right? This is homework. Okay. Anyway, long story short, I dipped the burger in the essence. I let that thing soak and let it simmer, whatever. Then I fried it. And then when I took a bite out of it and I realized it didn't taste good, I learned something. Never dip your burger in damn essence. It ain't got no seasoning, ain't got nothing. I learned from it. But anyway, I told y'all that story because I never did it again, but I never forgot it, right? I never forgot that mistake I made. And in order for me to learn from that mistake, I had to test something out, right? And having conversations with people, a lot of times I talk about science and the mixing of chemicals and all that stuff. I'm just so intrigued by it, bro. I'm I'm not the type of guy to go get on a safari and be right there by a pride of lions and what is it gonna do? Like, nah, I'm gonna watch that from my TV, like in my living room. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so intrigued by how they operate. You know what I'm saying? The male lions, the lionesses. And I'm like, man, and I notice my son is the same. So I do that with everything. It doesn't even matter. It could be the planets, it could be the body, the anatomy of whatever, the body, how the body functions, how food is broken down, how YouTube works, how Josh's hair looked shabby as hell free a few episodes ago, but it's now fresh and cut today. I analyze things, you know what I'm saying? And I just try to process. I process and I process. Some things it gets boring and then I move on. Some people probably feel the same way about our podcast, but if they feel like it's boring, deuces. But, you know what I mean? But the thing is, the point that I'm getting at is I've met a lot of people in my life, and I think you could resonate with this, Josh. I've met a lot of people in my life. Some of them got a lot more money than I do. Some of them are way more successful than I am. Some of them are not as successful as I am. But I'm learning something from each and every last one of them, bro. So this first sentence, smart people learn from everything and everyone. Bro, I'm smart as hell. I know I'm smart as hell, bro. You can't tell me I'm not. And I got the confidence of a damn, what's confident as hell out here? I don't know.
I mean,
Them birds that be trying to mate with them other birds and they be having the big old color on the chest.
so we smart as hell, but we can't read names. We got our downfall.
Hey, the only person that know how that name how to pronounce that name is that person, mama or daddy. And I ain't they mama or they daddy.
some people's parents, I swear to God, they just hate them. So,
and some people's parents just lazy as hell. I knew sisters named Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
And that was the day they were born.
I don't know about the day they were born, but Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Damn. Favorite days of the week. But go ahead, bro.
So I basically brought this comment up for a couple of reasons. In the last episode, we talked about, coming from pretty much rich dad, poor dad, and the difference in the financials, right? And one of the things that I said is, it's about taking that first step, and it's not about the destination in life. It's about the journey. The journey that you're supposed to be on is to learn and grow and become something bigger. So in this particular aspect, you're supposed to be, as a smart person, you're learning from everyone and everything, right? So every merchant that you talk to, every customer that you talk to, every delivery that you make, you're adding to your knowledge bank, right? And people don't think about it, but you've already learned and mastered in most cases, most people that are watching this podcast, you've already learned that in order to make it to a delivery efficiently, you got to do this, you got to do that. In order to be profitable, you got to have this tool or that tool. And you got to do this, you got to move that way or move this way, right? So you're supposed to be learning so that you can use this opportunity as a stepping stone to move forward. And a lot of people fail to realize that this is teaching you business practice, because as you're an independent contractor, you're working for yourself and this is your company. And the problem is it doesn't become real for a lot of people until they open their own LLC. And, that's kind of where a lot of people are, is they're like, no, I work for DoorDash. No, bitch, you work for yourself. DoorDash is your client. And
it used to get on my nerves, bro. It used to. I got over it, but go ahead.
Yeah, a lot of people, I remember there was a big argument back when you were on the live streams. I had called in and I said, man, fuck the customer at the end of the day. That's not my customer, it's their customer. And people were like, oh, no, you got to take care of the customer. Nah, my customer is DoorDash, Uber, Postmates, all them that I named back in the day. That's my customer. I got to keep them happy. Now, there is a subsequent consequence about it being, their customer. I got to keep their customer happy to keep them happy. But that statement wasn't that true back in the day. Your customer rating didn't matter, especially on Grubhub. That was our bread and butter back in the day. So at the end of the day, Grubhub is still the one, in my opinion, that kept it true to the independent contractorship that it was supposed to be. Grubhub is my customer. If I drop my blocks, the customer get upset. They didn't care about your customer rating. They didn't care about your, accept and decline rating. But if you kept them happy, they kept you happy. They reach out to you, be like, hey, we need you to do this photo shoot. Hey, we need you to go over here and do this for us and drop off these little cards. We send them over here to this P.O. box. Can you pick them up? I had a bunch of shit that I did for my driver specialist. And it was because I kept them happy that they reached out to me to get it done. So like I said, it's a learning curve along the way that a lot of people seem to forget. And that's why I chose this quote for this week is, the learning curve is all about learning from your experiences, learning from the people that are around you, learning what to do, what not to do, and how to become successful in doing what you do.
And he ain't talking about Dookie. Okay. All right. But something I want to point out here, and I'm going to put it back up on the screen here. I know you're going to hear my voice, but Josh is going to act like he's the one speaking. So check this out, right? It says smart people learn from everything and everyone. Average people from their experiences. Stupid people already have all the answers. Here's the thing that I want to point out here, okay? If you go backwards with that, it's this we all have different stages. We start off stupid, right? I hope that word doesn't offend you. It's not meant to. But we all start off like we know every damn thing. Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen kids that argue with you, act like they know every damn thing, and you just like, you know what? All right, go ahead. Go ahead. And then
stick the fork in the socket.
No, don't stick no fork in the socket. But all you hear is, bah! I see, I told you. Like we all start off stupid. We think we have all the answers. We think these older folks don't know what the hell they talking about. Then it goes to the next step. After going through some things, average people from their experiences. Yeah, that pa noise. Mama or my daddy told me don't do this, and I got a knot on my head because I chose to do the opposite of what they told me to do. Now, once that healed, damn, I ain't doing that no more. My experience, I'm now average, okay? And now it goes to the next level. What level are you at? That's my question. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you smart now? Are you smart? I'm not talking about 1 × 1 = 2 based on the Terrence Howard thing. I know what 1 × 1 is, dog. Okay. But what I'm saying,
talking about being smart, he said, "I'm gonna use this other method that made me look stupid."
But what I'm saying is, you didn't hear all of that controversy with the Joe Rogan podcast and Terrence Howard saying 1 × 1 = 2. You didn't hear? No, he did. No, he didn't, y'all. He just acting like he did. Don't worry about it, Josh. We'll just go there, right? So there's different phases, different stages, right? And you don't need to be book smart. That's not the kind of smart that I'm talking about, right? I know somebody that didn't even finish school, but they could look at many different transmissions for car vehicle transmissions and tell you what make and model, what generation that transmission is versus all the other ones, and just point them out. And you're like, how the hell you knew? And that's intelligence. That's the experience they've gained through just working on them vehicles throughout their time, starting off stupid, then becoming average, and now they smart as hell. From a person like me looking at them, I can't do that. But seeing them, and then I'm like, oh, He ain't even finished school. How the hell he do that? He's smart as hell. He a fraud. you know, but all I'm saying is, man, you got to be willing to open your mind and absorb the information that you're given. I have sat next to billionaires and I've just picked their brain. I wasn't moving like I was starstruck, and I was flying on a damn buddy pass. Okay. They put me in first class. I'm sitting next to a billionaire. Hey, how you doing? Simple conversation. Next thing you know, I learned a whole lot from him about land. People talk about buying houses and stuff. And yeah. This man owned land. And I was like, damn, this is a 3 hour and 45-minute flight. And I'm about to talk to this man about some land. I didn't know much about land before that, but I gained a whole lot of knowledge about it. I still don't know everything, but my point is, I think y'all understand my point. Before that, I didn't know. I was dumb about land. Now I'm average about land. I ain't smart about land yet, but there's a lot more for me to learn. And if I want to be smart about land, I will then do the necessary research to become smart about land. So whatever it is that you are passionate about, whatever it is that you believe in, you know you're good at, you start off stupid. Just be dumb as hell, okay? You start off stupid, but then you make the necessary steps to grow and get smart with that knowledge. That's all I got, bro. We all got to go through it.
I can't top that. I ain't got nothing to say. So you made me speechless for once. I don't know what you want me to do. I guess this is what it feels like.
Okay, fam. So let us know in the comments down below. How do you feel about anything that I said, that Josh said? Do you have any stories? Anything that you feel like that could motivate someone to get their day started, right? Anything. Put it in the comments down below. It ain't just about us on the screen. And I'm motivated because we're currently at 341 subscribers. Once we hit 500 subscribers, we going live on Wednesdays. Wednesday night at 8 p.m. I'm hyped, bro. I can't wait because we're going to be able to bring people up on the screen and talk with us, bro, and chime into our conversation. So I'm hyped. I'm seeing that go. We're almost there, bro. Two more months. I think we're going to be there.
You know what I'm hearing, right?
What?
I'm hearing you one step closer to doing that bike delivery, bro.
Man,
one step closer.
Okay, listen. I already put it on wax and let it be known. I'm going to do what y'all said. I put stipulations out there as well. I ain't got to repeat myself. You know what? I'm going to repeat myself for those that didn't hear it that's in the back. I ain't riding no electric bike in the rain. I don't mess with Florida weather. Okay.
You already put a number on it. You said we just got to pay you for the day.
No.
Yeah, you ain't skipping over that fact.
He reads the fine print. Damn.
Yeah. So, I'm
right.
smart.
So with that said, fam, let us know how you feel. Whatever inspirational words of inspiration you could provide anybody, even us. When we read the comments and we go back and forth in the comments, we read the comments and, like, damn, some of y'all comments be hitting the brother hard as hell. I'll be like, damn, okay, I got to save that one, So let us know how you feel in the comments. And any last words, Josh? You said nothing, but damn, say at least bye something later.
Oh. Deuces.
I knew you were going to do that. Anyway, have a good one, y'all. Deuces. Oh, yeah. What time it is, D-Fam? It's time to go get your money.